name is JP Soriano from GMA News. My first question is directed to Senator Tolentino. Sir, Infinitus Marketing has refuted accusations linking them to trolling operations allegedly funded by China. Naniniwala ka ba dyan, Senator, sa denial nila? And meron ka bang hawak na witness na former employee no, na makapagpapatotoo na talagang may ganun silang operations? Sir.
We'll be having a hearing on May 5. Everything will be under oath. So kung yung Infinitus nag-deny ng deny ngayon, huwag sa media. Umarap kayo, umattend kayo sa hearing. Mag-subscribe kayo. Doon nyo sabihin yung gusto nyo sabihin. Hindi po yung press release yung abogado nila. Umarap sila sa hearing sa Lunes. Mas maganda po yung ganon.
To our senatorial candidates, do you, it's a related matter, do you have any measures in mind that would prevent foreign entities from doing such activities in the future, yung espionage, trolling? Meron ba kayong naiisip, not necessarily China, but if you have specific measures in mind? Thank you.
Attorney Abalos.
Well, sabi nga ni Secretary Gibo, we should amend the espionage law dahil nakalagay ron, it should only be during wartime. Dapat hindi lang. Pangalawa, dapat siguro pondohan natin maigi ito. Itong DICT. Isang agency talagang may know-how, no? Kung saan nanggaling ito. Kasi everyone will just deny. But if there's an entity that could trace everything kung saan nanggaling ito, etc., napaka-importante. Because right now, ang number one crime natin is always cybercrime. Before, it used to be theft. No? So, it will come in very handy. Thank you.
Senator Ping.
Same, yung kailangan revisit na natin i-amend or repeal yung Commonwealth Act 616, yung anti-espionage, napaka-antiquated. Ang parusa doon, pagka may giyera, 30 years or less. Tapos, ang pagka peacetime naman, 10 years or less. Ang multa, 10,000 pesos. So, kayang-kaya multahan yun ng mga nagbabiolate. So, hindi lang directed against China, but any other foreigner or even citizen or citizens of this country, dapat managot pagko-commit ng espionage. And it is the height of treason or being treacherous, being a traitor, kung sarili pa natin mga kababayan at tutulong pa sa foreigner para maniktik sa ating bansa, dapat doble pa nga yung parusa dun eh. Dahil isipin mo, kababayan natin, tutulong ka pa sa hindi mo kababayan para ipahamak ang sarili mong kababayan.
Yeah,
Ito, sir.
I've worked with Senator Tolentino for 6 years in the Senate. He has never been known to come up with any charge or accusation that is not well founded. No? May pundasyon pagka sinabi niya. So I would rather believe Senator Tolentino than the spokesman of Infinitus.
Congressman Erwin.
So, I believe this 20th Congress file both houses, Congress and Senate, yung para sa anti-fake news. Kasama na doon, kung hindi pa man kasama, isasama ko na yung trolling na yan, at saka yung mga paggawa-gawa ng mga social post na makapagpapabagsak sa gobyerno. Yung trolling na yan, makikita mo unti-unti kasi nakaka-influence siya sa mga nagbabasa. O ganito pala ito, gano'n. Yung pala, mga fake news lahat. So siguro, sama na sa fake news, talagang bigatan yung parusa para tumigil. Kasi wala nang tigil eh. Talagang hindi mo na alam kung anong, lalo na yung hindi nagbabasa ng, ang pinaniniwalaan nila social media, hindi na nagbabasa, hindi na nagpa-follow sa mainstream media. Ang nakarely na lang sila sa social media. So, kailangan siguro natin ng batas na yan, yung mga trolling na yan, and much more, kaya yung ginagawa ng kumpanya na yan, na ang purpose ay pabagsakin ng gobyerno, dapat talagang mabigat na parusa.
Ang isa pa sigurong concrete sa budget, i-augment natin yung pag-purchase ng mga technical equipment ng PNP, AFP, yung intelligence community. Kasi alam nyo, kaya tayong pasukan ng yung IMSI, yung IMSI, di ba? International Mobile Subscriber Identity Catcher. Namomonitor talaga, kaya bakit nasa COMELEC? No? As we speak, alam ko naman yung NBI, naggagawa na ng forensic examination doon sa equipment nilang nahuli. On top of interrogating the arrested suspect doon sa tabi ng COMELEC. Hindi natin alam kung ano talaga yung motive doon sa bakit nasa COMELEC sila. Kung espionage ba talaga or baka hindi lang scammer kundi nangunguha sila ng information para hindi lang influence, para i-apektuhan yung resulta ng di natin alam kasi wala pa namang public announcement, official announcement yung NBI kung ano yung findings nila doon sa IMSI catcher na huli nila. So, pero kailangan talaga palakasin natin yung batas on top of strengthening the intelligence community agencies by way of equipping them with the updated equipment.
Carlo, if I may, I just want to ask, may just briefly shift to another topic, but still related to our sovereignty. Since you are all potential incoming senators, I'm just curious, suportado nyo ba yung immediate conclusion ng Code of Conduct, COC with ASEAN and China, and you still believe na sustuto pa rin pa yun ng other parties? Yes, thank you.
Senator Tolentino.
Siguro I withhold judgment on that because when that was conceptualized, wala pa tayo nitong mga multilateral exercises natin with other countries. Wala pa itong reciprocal access agreement with Japan. Wala pa itong kapipirma lang kamakalwa with New Zealand. Wala itong forthcoming RAA with France and Germany. So medyo na iba yung configuration ngayon. Before, the Code of Conduct would just involve our ASEAN partners. Now, we have other countries, even coming from the European Union. So, I would withhold judgment. Siguro, it can be modified, it can be applied subject to the application of existing and new treaties which the Philippines entered into. Napakarami po nakapila ngayon na ang Korea ata meron na rin. So lahat po ito dapat because the West Philippine Sea is not just for the claimants. The West Philippine Sea involves a multi-nation trade route involving almost $1.3 trillion of trade. Ay bakit mo lang ililimit lang dito sa ganito? Hindi lahat, no? Lahat doon dumadaan eh. Even Austrian vessels, lahat doon dumadaan. So, we might as well involve other countries. If there is going to be a bigger code of conduct, let it be a code of conduct compliant with the Law of the Sea Convention. Let it be a code of conduct that would support and uphold the 2016 Hague Arbitral Ruling. And let it be a code of conduct that would support the Philippine Maritime Zones Law.
Thank you. Yes, Congressman Irwin.
Ko naniniwala, kahit anong conduct yung ilagay mo dyan hindi naman sinusunod. Yung ruling ng Hague, hindi naman sinunod Because China is a bully. Bakit natin susunod? I mean, useless We have filed so many protests, kaliwat kanan, kung ano-ano. Wala naman, di ba? He doesn't listen, or they don't want to listen. Kahit na magsama-sama pa tayo sa ASEAN. China is a superpower dito sa ASEAN. So, what's the use? Magsama-sama tayo, girahin natin. Come on. Useless yung code of conduct. I think we have to come up with something very tough stance. Kasi otherwise, kung code of conduct lang, sir, useless. Hindi sila naniniwala dyan. Thank you.
Any additional insights? Okay, on that note, nagpapasalamat tayo kay JP at sa ating mga miyembro ng media. And bago tayo magpaalam, we would like to call on the candidates to give a short message